Y'all, I am really starting to feel bad for Bad Baby. Like, honestly, y'all know that I've been talking about her a lot this year, and I just see like a lot within her that I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so used to toxic environments that she obviously has become toxic herself. And I think that it genuinely sucks that it's kind of clear to see that she don't have like real friends and real family around her to stop her from crashing out like this, because y'all, she is crashing out about her baby daddy again, which I'm just like, holy bejesus, they really need to just separate. Okay, I understand they have a kid together, I get that. Maybe they could work on some type of healthy co-parenting relationship, but they really need to separate from each other, because I genuinely think that they're both toxic. And I do feel like he tries to out her. You guys are gonna see some clips that a lot of y'all were tagging me in on TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, this could have literally ended up deadly. Like, this is so dangerous. And it just shows you that like she's obviously wrapped up in this toxic world, and she keeps on getting onto the internet and saying that she's gonna leave her man. And it's so crazy. If you guys didn't see my last Bad Baby video, I was like, girl, stop posting up on the internet, because you know damn well you're not gonna leave this man. She's obviously addicted to him. And you know what really sucks is I feel like when you are, you know, like insecure, or this is the type of love that you really think that you deserve, like you really try to force this on somebody. So when they're trying to like leave up out of your life, you like panic and like freak out. And it's just like, oh my gosh, girl, you need to take a couple steps back, stay away from this man. Because if I were to ever see a clip of me hopping onto somebody's car and screaming and crying, like, to me that's just like really crazy. Like, that would be like, oh my gosh, I need to go to therapy, I need to get it together, because obviously it is just not okay to be acting like this. And I got to keep it so real with you guys, okay? And I know that obviously some people may disagree with me on this, but I feel like it's genuinely sad to see her act this way, because then that's how you know that her daughter's gonna grow up thinking like it's okay to crash out like this too. And honestly, y'all, I really do. You know what? This is something I always open up to you guys about, and this is why I had even said about Huda. I was like, oh, I can't stand Huda on Love Island, because honestly, seeing her and seeing the way that she like reacts to everything, I was like, oh my gosh, like this was so me for the earlier portions of my life. Honestly, up until I was probably like 25, to be honest with you guys. I hated the fact that I would always just lash out on people, but it's because that's how my mom is. My mom, she's still that way. Like, my mom cannot just communicate like how she feels. Like, if she's hurt by something or if she's bothered by something, it's like, no, she snaps and she goes below the belt and she just, you know, like verbally assaults the shit out of people. And I obviously grew up thinking that's okay. So that's why I'm over here thinking like, oh my gosh, if she's acting like this in front of her child, like her child's gonna grow up thinking that this is okay too, and it's just gonna be a whole thing that's passed on generation by generation by generation. And clearly we've already saw that Bad Baby's mom is toxic as shit, and obviously look, it like has passed down to Bad Baby, and now Bad Baby is gonna pass it down to her daughter. And this is where I say I feel like, you know, she's gonna have to break that generational, like, you know, trauma that she has going on right now, because it is going to get passed down to her daughter. And I think that that's really unfortunate, and I think it's so unfortunate that she's obviously a public figure. So all these things that we're seeing, her daughter may end up seeing one day. Like, her mom or her daughter may end up going to like school one day, and she's gonna see a damn clip of her mom on top of a damn Escalade while this fool's driving, trying to get her off the damn car. It's like, damn, y'all, that's like really embarrassing. And this is where I say, like, low key, I wish I was like Bad Baby's friend over here. So I'd be like, girl, we're going to get you through this, okay? We're going to get you away from this man. You need to stop. And I think that it sucks, because she even did open up, and she was even saying like, she only acts like this with her mom, and she only acts like this with Levon. And I'm just kind of like, okay, so clearly I had said before she even made this video that I'm going to show you guys, clearly I had already said, I was like, honestly, I think that she thinks this is love, because that's exactly how her mom is, you know? So she grew up thinking that this is acceptable and okay, and it's obviously turned her into a toxic person. And I'm just like, I genuinely feel bad for her. I genuinely feel bad for her daughter, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is going to be, you know, very, very traumatic for her daughter. Like, I'm just like, y'all, if these are the things that we're seeing clips being posted, like, can you just imagine what's happening behind the scenes? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I do want to go and start this off by actually playing a clip to where she was speaking out a little bit more about Levon, and she actually did even open up to about a miscarriage, which I was like, oh my gosh, y'all, like, this whole entire thing just seems so toxic. And in my opinion, okay, unless I'm misreading the situation here, I kind of get the impression that she was alluding that the miscarriage happened because of their arguing. So obviously you guys know that if you're in the early stages of pregnancy and you're going through something traumatic, or if you're having some type of anxiety, that could obviously trigger a miscarriage. So I'm just like, why wasn't that a wake-up call for you? If you're arguing, or if your arguments are so bad that it could have, you know, allegedly, okay, it could have triggered a miscarriage, like, why wouldn't you stop from there? Why wouldn't you be like, okay, this is just not healthy for me? Like, wouldn't that be the biggest eye-opening experience, to be like, no, like, this is not the man for me, and we need to separate? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know what it's gonna take for her to leave this man. It's just, I don't know, she really needs some friends. But check out this clip right here.
Sitting there crying, I'm in so much pain, my stomach keeps like, it feel like I'm having contractions, like, and I can say that because I had a baby. I know what they feel like. Like, it was all like in our lower back and right here. It was just hurting so bad. And I see him. He was like hiding in the bushes. Like, I could not see him. Now I see him walking across Ventura, walking across the car, and I stand up and I go, Levon, get in the car. And then I go like this, and I'm like, oh, Levon, like, and I had already had some light spotting, and my doctor had told me that was normal, and to keep a liner on to see how much blood like comes out, so you know if you have to like go to the doctor or not, because you could have spotting in early pregnancy. And she said just to monitor with a liner. So it was like very, very, like, this was like a big clot of blood, and I could see the little seed thing. He sees the blood, and he's like, then he gets in the car. He's quiet for a little while, and I'm just driving home, and I'm crying. I never had a miscarriage. I'm just like, oh my God, like, this didn't even have to happen to me. Like, if I wasn't stressed, having a panic attack because I was stuck in the car by myself and couldn't move the car, like, none of this would have happened. Y'all, I swear on everything that I love, I am not dealing with this man no more ever again in my life. I have went through so much trying to love this person. I went through so much trying to understand this person. I have went through so much. I have suffered so much trying to deal with this man.
There y'all saw from right there that she opens up about her miscarriage, and there y'all also saw her once again saying that she's not dealing with him no more. And I'm just kind of like, okay, girl, you've been saying that for a real long time now. And I do have to say this, like, I think, you know, maybe I'm wrong on this, but I don't think that she has anybody to like personally open up to. Like, maybe her friends are just kind of like, okay, I'm tired of hearing about this. Obviously, her mom is in and out of her life. They have a very tumultuous relationship. So I feel like she's opening up on live like that from these clips that you guys are obviously seeing. I'm like, oh my God, like, I low-key even feel more bad for her, because it leads me to believe that she doesn't have anybody within her personal life to like confide in, you know what I mean? So that's why she'd be going through all these emotional roller coasters while on social media lives, you know? And I'm just kind of like, damn, girl, like, I really do appreciate a person who's open, you know, with their following. I really do think that it does make you connect more with people. And I feel like when you open up about traumatic situations or, you know, just situations happening in your life, I really do think that it makes other people feel comfortable too. And they're like, oh my gosh, like, I'm going through the same thing too. So it is low-key kind of like a bonding experience. So I really do like when people are open. However, I just think when everything's so fresh and obviously toxic like this, like, I would almost wish that she would keep it up off the internet, and then maybe a couple months down the road then talk about it. Do you know what I mean? As soon as her emotions are obviously processed and simmered down, because obviously her emotions are, you know, very, very high. And I'm just kind of like, whoa, girl, like, this is just not good. I do want to go ahead and play another clip too, to where she was talking about like she only gets like this, I guess, meaning like toxic and unhinged, basically like from her mom and from her man, which I'm just kind of like, okay, girl, like, clearly we're seeing a pattern here. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously they're toxic, you're toxic. You have to do something to break this. You know what I'm saying? So check out this clip right here.
Stuff only happens. I only feel like this living with Levon and living with my mom. When I was younger, I would question myself all the time, like, what's wrong with me? Why do I keep causing all these problems? Why every time I say I don't want something being done to me, I get in trouble for it? Why does it start a fight? Why do they say these things to me? And it wasn't me. It wasn't me. And I feel like Levon has been trying to train me to shut up and deal with it.
I don't know, y'all, like, seeing her videos and seeing her like break down like that, I genuinely feel bad for her. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like her because obviously she was very crazy up on the internet a few years ago, and you know, the whole Cash Me Outside thing, damn, like, so many people really hated her ever since then. But I don't know, she's a young girl, she's a young mom, and obviously she's going through these toxic relationships, and seeing her like this break down, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really do feel bad for her. And I think that she definitely needs to, you know, find some therapy. That way she could obviously, you know, process this and learn to be better, obviously learn to have boundaries with people and cut off people, you know what I'm saying? The next couple clips, well, actually I'm going to play just this clip right here that y'all tagged me in. It's a little dramatic, I'm letting you guys know, but everyone's obviously, you know, posting it on social media right now. But basically, I guess her man was leaving and she jumped on top of his truck, and yeah, it's a little dramatic. And also, can I point this out too? I don't know who's recording the damn video, but it sounds like a girl's voice, and she's like, Danny, get off the car. Like, so calm, and just like, I'm sitting over here like, that can't, I hope that's not her friend, because if my friend was on top of her man's car and he's trying to like drive away or whatever, and then you see him like gun it forward and like slam on the brakes to try to like get her off, I'm not gonna be recording that. Like, I was over here like, maybe that's his friend, maybe that's his sister, maybe that's, I don't know, somebody affiliated to him. I'm like low-key hoping, because I'm like, if this is the type of friends that she has around her, like, oh my gosh, no wonder why she's always crashing out on the damn internet, because this girl's just over here recording her while she like, that fool was in a big ass car. I think it's an Escalade. I'm like, oh my gosh, he literally could have like, you know, what if she like fell off and he accidentally stepped on the gas and like ran her over? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, why are you recording this right now? It's kind of crazy. And then I'm gonna play a clip after that to where she was talking about like, oh, see, I knew that he was gonna get up out there and post all these clips of me, in which I'm like, oh, this is gonna get real messy. Check this out.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. £200 off for a family of 4.
Danny, get off the car. Are you even staying?
Millions of free child place holidays available. With 22 kilometers.
There y'all see from right there, that was obviously really dramatic. And hopefully you guys heard the girl, because I know it's like very low in the background, like, get off the car, Danny. I'm sitting over here like, what, girl? Why are you recording this? Like, I really do hope that's not her friend, because I am so sorry, y'all. I gotta keep it with you guys. I feel like that is just so, you know what I mean? You know what's so crazy is, one, it has to be, now that I'm thinking about it, it has to be somebody from his party, because obviously he posted the clip, do you know what I mean, to make her obviously look real cray cray. So I'm like, wait, this can't be, you know, her friend, because that would be so shady. If one, it's already shady that she's recording the damn video, but then obviously to send it to him, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. I think it's a whole hell of a mess. But I do want to go and play one last clip for you guys, to where she is saying, oh, see what I told you guys, like, he's going to get up on the internet and he's going to post things about me. But I'm just like, y'all, you could already tell that how he was going to be. Obviously, she does that too. If you guys don't recall, like, she had outed him, you know, for like giving her a black eye and whatnot. And I just feel like this whole situation is going to get even more ugly. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, they just really need to get it together and remember that they have a child together. And it's like, y'all need to simmer down and don't get so messy up on the internet. Check this out.
Literally, y'all, I told y'all what was gonna happen. I said he has a bunch of videos of me reacting, which is what narcissists do. They take a bunch of pictures and videos of you reacting to what they're doing, but they don't say. If you would have got the whole clip of that video, I looked up, I said, no, tell them why I'm on the car. I'm not trying to stop you from leaving. You could go get an Uber, go get your own car and leave. You're not leaving in my car. I wanted him to leave. I didn't want him to fucking leave in my car. That was all it was. Like, that's it. That's really, like, that's sad that that's all he has. Like, that shows you. I told you, everything he has is either me trying to destroy my own car so he can't leave in it, because I told him to go leave in an Uber and not leave in my car after disrespecting me or cheating on me. It's always shit like that. It's always me trying to stop him from leaving in my car because it's my car.
So yeah, there you have it right there. Y'all, I just feel like this is going to be a recipe for disaster. And honestly, I really do feel bad for her. I feel bad for her daughter, because oh my gosh, her daughter's growing up around all this toxicity, and it's just obviously gonna, you know, it's gonna trickle down. Do you know what I mean? It starts from the mom, now Bhad Bhabie, now to Bhad Bhabie's baby. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, girl, you gotta be the person to break this. Like, if you notice all of these toxic characteristics in your mom, it's like you either become that or you can become the opposite of it. And yes, I understand she is still very young. I just hope that she realizes it sooner than later, because I really do feel, obviously, while her daughter is growing up, she's like gonna be super impressionable, and these things are gonna resonate in her brain for the rest of her life. And I really do feel like Bhad Bhabie needs to hurry up and get it the hell together, because woo, this is toxic. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.